We live? Yeah, we
We're
are.
live.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody.
everyone.
Welcome to the Pink Sock Podcast. I am Adam, the man
And
from
I'm
down under
Naomi.
Gorak, and Naomi is underneath me. And that Mike guy, he just disappeared to go and grab his little coffee, and there he is.
Here I am. I just got to get my headphones on. Hold on. Oh, hey guys. What's up? What are you doing? You're just clicking. I hear that. I hear the clicker over there. Click, click, click. How you guys doing today?
I am well.
I ran a marathon on Saturday. My first marathon. I think everybody knows now.
I am
Who knows me?
due to my depression and anxiety due to traumatic past events. I am right now working on getting my medical marijuana card in Ohio. So let's see how that goes, because, you know, I'll publicly say it. I mean, I'm not shy of it. I've been dealing with depression and anxiety most of my life because I was severely bullied throughout middle school, and I've been coping with it for like 15 years. Basically, the way I get, and this might explain a lot to friends of mine that's listening too. I'll get in those moods where like I really want to hang out with friends. I want to make plans with them and stuff. But like making plans, like telling them, hey, you want to go do this, is very complicated for me some days. And if I go like make the plans, I have days where I don't even want to get out of bed. I don't want to, because I have that in my head that like, oh, they probably will just screw you over anyway, or they will, you know what I mean? Like, I know they won't. And yeah, Linda, Matt actually gave me a flyer. I'm working on it right now. I'm going to be talking to a doctor after I go off air. But yeah, I have a moderate form of PTSD. It's not the war kind, obviously, but I was severely bullied when I was younger, and it kind of carried on to my adult life. And I want to be able to function normally again. I want to be able to do what I want again. And this podcast took me fucking 10 years to finally do it regularly. And I'll admit, I smoke Delta 8 cannabis and it helps me, but I need something more to medicinal level to like level me out and make me more normal, because I still have those days. You know what I mean? And I don't want to take a handful of pills. Thank you, Linda. I haven't seen a therapist. I haven't talked to anyone about this on a professional level in, God, 12 years? It's been about 12 years. No, 9 years. I went to a doctor's urgent care, and they had a therapist on hand, I think, or something like that. And they gave me a medication, and it made me like suicidal. It made me thinking I had like cancer when I didn't. I went to doctors multiple times to be diagnosed for something I didn't even have. And I told them about my symptoms on this medication. And by the way, this has become a PTSD marijuana episode. I apologize, guys. We will talk about other things, but I just have this on my mind. That's why I don't make topics, because I get things on my mind that I want to talk about. Hello, Stephanie. How you doing, dear? But it's just crazy that like doctors want to load you up on these pills, and if they make you worse, they want to do what this doctor did. Here, take this medication to counteract this medication. And I'm like, it might work, but I don't want to be your guinea pig. I don't want to be loaded up on pills. I would rather smoke cannabis.
Yeah.
Because truth be told, I smoked it when I was out west, and my anxiety and depression, though it wasn't gone, it was regulated. I was able to go out and hang out with people. I was able to function at a somewhat normal level. And that's what I want to do. I want to be able to be fucking normal again. And like, I have weeks where I'm normal, and then PTSD hits again. Like, I know that like a lot of people struggle with it on a daily basis, hourly basis, all day. And I'm not making light of that, but there are moderate forms of it, and that needs to be addressed too. PTSD isn't just on the battlefield. The battlefield is the worst case scenario. And we need to like quit loading people up on pills because they are depressed and have anxiety. Now, let's get to the fun show that we have not planned because we don't plan shit on this show besides interviews. And in 2 weeks, we are recording the interview tomorrow. So if things are outdated, I apologize. But we are interviewing Kenny Dubman. I don't have a flyer yet, but we are interviewing Kenny Dubman. He's a rock folk vocalist.
Ooh.
What did you want to shout out, Noami? I know you said you want to do shout outs. Let's get this all out of the way before we go on our rants. You guys are kind of sitting there quietly while I rant about my life.
Bear with me a bit. Right, in a week's time, week on Monday, we've got a special episode where we're going to be celebrating Mike's 30th birthday.
Oh, nice. Nice. I love that.
Fuck?
We need him to
Dude, you
do
look like
flyers.
somebody from the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Could you bring that up again?
Yeah,
paint your
I'll sit
orange.
back up again.
I look like Cindy Lou Who.
This was
No,
designed
man,
by Kanak. He's done a brilliant job, and that's not the only one he's done. There's going to be some more be revealed over the week.
Oh,
They'll be
nice.
popping out like over enthusiastic pink socks.
So like, what's the theme of this? Is it just a birthday celebration or?
I have to wait and see.
Oh, what the hell? I need to prepare. I need to know if I need to cry or laugh. What the?
we promise it won't go for 8 hours.
Oh,
Yeah, it won't go for 8 hours.
it'll go for 8 hours.
Like
I need to-
definite Deco's one.
I need to say if it goes longer than like 3 hours, I need to know whether or not I should call off work.
How much time have
The
you
time
got
difference
before
for me
work?
won't be no difference. It won't be. Will be all right with me.
Well, I only I work at 4, so I have not the news one. I keep hitting the wrong shit, but that's actually I love that flyer. I think Connect should do more flyers for us.
Done a
yeah.
few
He's
for
like
this,
the
for next
man,
week.
the mastermind of
worked-
flyers.
Yeah, he's worked really hard. He's done a super job with them. So a big shout out and a thank you to Kanak.
Connect,
Brilliant job.
Connect. I don't know who hired you, but give this man a raise. Give this man a fucking.
Man.
Oh, you didn't pay him? Oh, okay. I think our budget's good then. You didn't cut into my budget. I'm just kidding.
No, didn't go into any budget.
You didn't cut to my budget too. I didn't employ him.
I feel like that guy. What movie is that? Where it's that comedy show where he's like, "Wait, we're getting paid."
That's probably something that I would say.
That's what you.
That's how I got this microphone.
Oh God! Give me 1 minute here. I'm going to go ahead and hook up my TV so that I can show some news articles real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of am little. See, this is part of my anxiety and shit. I put off shit. Like if I get medicated, I think this podcast will be doing 10 times better because I'll be able to advertise without feeling some sort of way. Here we go. I got some news articles for you guys that you might appreciate once my TV starts working properly. How's come like when shit goes wrong, like let's say your phone goes down, your TV has to go down, everything has to break all at once.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that? It's that way in the food industry too. Fucking oven goes down and so does everything else.
Yeah, that was my Friday last week. Everything was breaking.
Yeah, it's just fucking falling apart. Linda, I did happen to see Linda's comment. Getting your medical marijuana card in Ohio does take steps from what they explained to me. But it's all done on the phone via video call or whatever, which kind of contradicts itself in my opinion, because if you have bad anxiety and you have problems talking to people with social anxiety and you have to talk to like 3 different doctors, it kind of contradicts itself. It's not 3, but thank you, Kanak, dude. You're amazing. And
They can.
if them people at
Hi,
Funky
Kanak.
if them people at Funky TV ever fire you, you have a job here. Now
Oh, he certainly does.
this news article that our buddy Austin
What's up,
found.
Kitty?
Hi, Kitty.
Austin was gonna join us, but he's having some personal issues, so give him a shout out. I'm gonna share the system audio just in case. Hi, Renee, how you doing, dear?
Hi, Renee.
This news article comes at us from Phoenix, Arizona, where I lived for a little while.
Yeah.
Southwest passenger arrested, banned for masturbating midair. Now,
Oh, I can see this article now. I couldn't.
Well,
it was restricted where I live.
I didn't read into it. I was hoping that you'll bring this up.
Yes, we could have a read.
I'm going to read this article in its entirety. You guys can laugh if you want. Okay. Phoenix, Arizona. A man on a Southwest flight is facing charges and a lifetime ban after allegedly masturbating next to a female passenger for an hour during a flight from Seattle to Phoenix, according to federal documents. I'll stop right there. There's
1
a lot
hour.
of 1 hour, but that's not what got me. That's not what got me. Allegedly. Okay, this dude was masturbating on an airplane for a fucking hour, and you're still saying allegedly? People saw this. It's not alleged anymore. Like, you did it. Like,
What
am
the
I wrong?
fuck? What was he taking?
If it was going on for that long, then yeah, it would be obvious.
The dude must have been on Viagra. Did he? Was he soft or was he hard the whole time? Was he just like soft dogging it? Was he just like every masturbation ends up in the air if you shoot straight up in the air. But like my question is like, how did you go on for an hour? Did he come at least once? Or did he like jizz and then he just kept going?
Yeah,
Like
I reckon he took breaks.
Was he a marathon runner? Was he just like,
No.
like who was
I reckon he took. Nah, I reckon he took breaks.
That brings only a meaning to a marathon wanker.
Was this Pee Wee Herman? Was this Pee Wee Herman? Is
one.
he marathon wanker? No, was this Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah.
Is Pee Wee at it again?
Probably.
Is he beating off midair? Anyway, let's continue on. Antonio Sherrod McGarity is accused. Accused? What the? Okay, I'm getting more and more confused as this goes on. Antonio is confused of lewd acts happening on April 2nd on Southwest Flight 3814. The federal criminal compliant obtained by the Daily Beast shows. A female passenger told the FBI that he began to pleasure himself shortly after takeoff. So takeoff excites this guy. Like, he's like, oh, we're going to take off. Did he beat off the whole flight? How long of a flight was this? Oh.
It's at an hour,
people on, I suppose.
Oh, it gets better. He began pleasuring himself shortly after takeoff when she got a photo evidence of him in the act. So she took a picture of old boy fucking beaten off. She also alleged she saw him licking his fingers clean at one point.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No.
He's fucking, and he finished on his hands and went, and then continued beating off.
Maybe he was trying to stay hydrated. Well, he probably didn't like the food on the aeroplane. I don't know.
Yeah, airplane.
Why didn't you just buy some salty snacks?
He did. He might not have had the
That's
money.
true.
So, he might not have had the money, so he made it himself.
Maybe he's on a tight budget. Maybe that air flight cost him a lot, and then I'm hungry. Then he beats off and licked his fingers.
Maybe we're like EasyJet, having to pay for everything when you get on there. Pay for your drink, pay for your food.
Yeah.
Well, he got everything for free.
Yeah,
except for the air flight.
He got to masturbate for free. Now, this is where it answers some of our questions. After masturbating 4 times over the hour, so he took breaks. The woman said The woman said that he fell asleep, I hope, after masturbating for a fucking hour. And she was finally able to alert. Why wouldn't you alert them beforehand? I don't care if the guy hears me. I'm like, hey, we got a wanker over here. He's beating off. He just ate his cum off his hand. I think I need him out of here.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. He was moved to another seat. What?
How did that help?
Right here.
What is wrong with the Air Force guys there, the airliner guys there, man? Here in Australia, if that happens, they'll boot him off and get fined.
It was at Southwest. Southwest has a bad reputation to begin with. Now, after the woman
Sounds like it.
The woman handed her photos to Phoenix police after landing. Now, the wording of this article is weird because they said alleged and accused, but she has photographic evidence. So it's not alleged and accused at this point if there's evidence. You know what I mean? Maybe they're using those words because it wasn't brought up in a court of law yet. When interviewed by the FBI, he told them he did do this. So it's not alleged anymore. He admitted to it. And he did not think the woman minded. He thought it was kinky. He thought he was being attractive, apparently. He's like, hey, baby, and then starts beating off. Was this Louis C.K.? What the? Was this? Like, what? A Southwest spokesperson said he had been slapped with a lifetime ban, according to a statement received by the Daily Beast. On April 2nd, we received reports of an inappropriate customer behavior. So they're being professional with the way they word things. On flight 3814 from SEA to Phoenix. So Seattle to Phoenix. So that's longer than an hour flight. So he napped the rest of the time. The situation was reported to crew members while in flight, and the captain contacted law enforcement to meet the aircraft upon arrival. They were already in the air. So they moved seats and then arrested him when they landed. The airline said, we immediately placed the passenger on our no-fly list, resulting in a lifetime ban from... He should also be on a no-wank list.
Yeah.
The wank is shame.
I wouldn't even let him on my bus. Oh, okay.
Any public transport.
Here's the secret. Do not invest in hair gel or expensive face wash. You just start wanking. I mean, I would have been tired after an hour or two. Like, I'll admit, like, I've had some long sexual sessions, like I have, but like, I don't know. It's kind of hard to maintain an erection in the air around people. I've not tried.
Do you reckon he switched hands? Because he's like, if he was a righty, he would have cramped up pretty straight, like easy.
Yeah, because you're sitting in that seat. You're sitting in that seat and you're leaned, and you're like, you can't do that for too long.
You could probably pull a muscle on your forearm.
Yeah, like, I don't know. We might have to do a full episode on what kind of injuries you can sustain from masturbating sitting down.
Wanking injuries.
Wanking injuries, yes. Yeah. But I think that's all of the article. Do you think his punishment was too harsh?
No.
No. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near that on a plane.
Like, do you think he deserves to be on the no-fly list for the rest of his life, or do you think he should have, like...
No. Fuck no. I would have sterilized that seat straight away.
This makes me not... Maybe that's why flight seatbelts just tie up around your waist to keep your dick down. I wonder, like... I want to interview this guy on this show because I want to know, like, what his reasoning was, what made him, like, think, like, what turned him on. Like, was it the song on the radio? Was it the girl next to him? He don't know how to talk, so he's like, hey, baby, and just pulls out his wiener and
Unless
starts...
it's the vibrations from the movement of the aircraft.
I don't know.
Maybe.
It kind of makes me concerned to fly. I might get tennis
elbow.
I know.
I'm going to be worried now about who I might end up being near.
No, I'm worried because, like, I'm a male. I've never been on a plane. Maybe it'll turn me on and I won't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I guess takeoff's a good thing. Like, was he wearing his mask? Just the Facts does have a great point. You can, if you're wearing your mask, you can masturbate on Southwest Airlines. Just the Facts, if you want to join us on this fucking weird ass thing, you're more than welcome to join us. We have the link coming up here shortly. I love having him join because he has such a great sense of humor and he's fun to talk to. It wouldn't be tennis elbow at that point. It'd be wanker's elbow. I've been on a flight. I've never felt turned on. The only thing that turned me on the flights were the engines. Oh my God. Like, I can't even imagine like masturbating like in front of more than 3 people. I don't know why I said it like that. More than 3 people. Like I have fucking masturbation. Like I have a whole
He
crowd.
had his
And,
headphones on and like blocked the sound around him.
and then just closed his
And
eyes.
it was like, and he was probably jerking off to like maybe 30 minutes in this hand and 30 minutes in this hand.
Maybe he was asserting dominance. Because that's a good way to assert dominance. Like, look the guy next to you dead in the eyes and start beating off. You're like, this is my seat. Like, I wonder if that's.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Oh, teeny weeny, itty bitty, little bitty, short dick man. So he said that he thought it was kinky, and like he didn't think she cared. At least Louis C.K. asked permission. How about going to the doctor and explaining why you have tennis elbow? I was masturbating on Southwest Airlines because why not? It's Southwest.
I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait for the next stop into my hotel room. So I just had to do it right now.
Yeah, like he couldn't wait.
Maybe he was desperate. Who knows? Somebody reach out to this man, please. Like,
I'm gonna look up his name after we go off the air. I might have to tell our next guest that
you're on Instagram because I'll follow him.
Dude, we need to interview him. I want to know.
I mean, he could have been on Viagra and had to sort himself out.
Who knows, man?
Oh my
who knows?
God, dude. Like, what?
That's something I've heard that too. Like, somebody coming off on the airline in the air. Like, who the fuck does that?
That's a
that guy.
That's a 1-man mile high club, my man. He's just fucking. For those that missed it, we just read an article about a guy masturbating on Southwest Airlines for an hour because he thought the woman next to him would think it's attractive. Like, what?
Yeah. That like, forearm, man.
Like, what the fuck? Have you heard of anything like this, Gorak?
Nope.
Like, I've heard of like masturbating in movie theaters. That happened with Pee Wee Herman. Hi, Royce.
Wow, that's a first.
Hi, Royce.
Like, I don't know. I got one for you. Speaking of masturbating in weird places, here's another news article to answer my own question. New York man arrested for allegedly masturbating at a school bus stop.
Oh no.
These
what
people
is
like
wrong with these people there?
What is up with him?
This one has a picture. This one was in New York, or no, it's in PA. Sorry, West York, PA. He was arrested after a social media post found him allegedly. Here's the allegedly shit again, even though we have proof. He never asked her to join. Joe said. Imagine the announcement scenes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the captain speaking. This guy, oh yeah, Captain, keep talking dirty to me.
Cap's even got a dialogue going for this situation.
I fucking love Connect.
I'm afraid now, like, what if I go over there, Mike, and I see some random dude masturbating next to me at a bus stop?
Just enjoy the show, I guess. A West
I already once ended up on a bus many years ago with a sex offender. I later found out was a sex offender.
I'm wondering how dark this story gets because it says a school bus stop. So I'm kind of like concerned for what's going on here. A West York man was arrested after a social media post found him allegedly masturbating at a Monroe Street school bus stop on Monday. A West York the police department of West York says 57-year-old John McKeever was apprehended and charged with indecent exposure, open lewdness, and one other charge. Police say they used social media posts along with witness statements to arrest McKeever. Bail was set at $5,000. So my thing is, why are they using the word allegedly if there's video proof?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kitty, if you want to see people wank, come to the United States. I guess it's happening at bus stops, in the air. We have the Mile High Club. Hey Royce, you're in the chat. I saw you. I already said hi, but I would like to join your show eventually. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to. It's just been a tough couple weeks. But yeah, like I don't know. Whenever the flight attendant walked up to the guy and said, "Would you like some beef jerky?" I'm sure that's not what she meant. That's I'm sure.
he brought his own beef jerky to the airplane.
He did, yeah.
He fucking beat that jerky, man. Oh my god.
Get jerky for an hour and it died.
What's up with people masturbating on buses? I might have to try it because there's another news article.
What is wrong with the people in your side of the world, Mike?
I don't know.
Like, just some weirdos in Europe.
Like us Australians, we drink beer out of a shoe, but that's normal. But
I'm glad you survived, Royce. I apologize. Royce has been trying to get me on his show multiple times, but on Sundays I usually work when he's on the air, or I work morning shift the next day. But that's soon to change. Here's another article. Now, I guess we're talking about masturbating in weird spots. I guess that's the new theme for the show. I didn't have
like it, yeah.
Pervy. I like how
when you see this episode up on Spotify, the description.
Masturbating.
Man masturbated on airplane.
Yeah. Wanking in weird places. Yeah, wanking in weird places.
Wasn't it a country song where they're like, I like to wank in weird places, at the school bus stop or in the air, faces my blues away. I'll jerk it off today. What, is that a country song? But I like to masturbate in weird places.
I find it funny how we're talking about this masturbation thing and wearing my Tunnel Buddies t-shirt.
Dude, yeah. I love that shirt,
yeah,
dude.
You dressed appropriately, didn't you?
I love it. So this one's a little different than the last couple because the first one was in the air. I'm trying to find people, like, I'm trying to collect these like Pokemon cards. Like, I'm trying to collect all the areas that people can masturbate in. I wonder if this is the same.
When you get a full card, it's like bingo.
Yeah. I wonder if like it's the same guy but legally changing his name. This one's an older article. This one's an older article, so I'm wondering if it is the same guy. This one's from 2000. This one's from 2013. The article about the airplane was 2021. And the other one on the bus was 2021. This one's 2013. This one's actually somehow worse than the airplane one because this guy's more talented. Okay.
A talented wanker.
This guy was the bus driver of a Greyhound bus type thing, and he was masturbating at the wheel while driving. Yeah. How about that for hand-eye coordination? Do you know Ryan's? I was watching Sons of Anarchy, and there was one episode where Jackson, his stepson, I believe, went to go get this guy from the prison. He masturbated. No, this one is actually, they were approaching this New Jersey Transit bus driver, got so hot and bothered when approaching the Lincoln Tunnel that he pulled out his dick and started masturbating while driving. I'm sorry, but I have issues like driving. Like, I don't know if I don't have issues driving, but I'll have an issue driving while masturbating. Like, I can't multitask like that. But it is the Lincoln Tunnel. That's kind of like doing this. The tapping on your head and rubbing your stomach and then changing it up. You can't do
It's crazy. It's crazy.
I think this guy deserves an award. I don't think he should be punished. I think, like, if you can masturbate and drive. I'm
trying to figure out how we managed it.
And it's harder for women because you guys got to do, like, the DJ scratch record thing. Like, you got to do, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Us men, we got to, like, do, like, the waxing the pole kind of ordeal. But women, they have it a lot harder. You got to, like.
Like your right forearm is bigger than your left.
Don't call me out like that, Gorak. I've been working on it. Come on now. Come on.
This is why you wear wristbands. No.
So you masturbate using a Ryan Roxie wristband?
Yeah. You sweat it off as well.
You should be their advertisement. Be like, it's really good to put on your wrist and catch the sweat.
Yeah.
Yes, when the cars are automatic, I suppose he had one hand free. He didn't have to grab a stick. Well, he grabbed his own stick, not the car stick.
My question is, do these people think they can get away with it? Is that why they do it?
Yeah,
maybe.
Probably.
They can't. I need to actually parody that country song. I beat off in weird places like the school bus stop or the airplanes. Yeah, I beat off in weird places. There's a water sprinkler on the outside of the windshield.
Come on.
Oh God. Oh God. Get some come on. The Mayans cut off his fingers. Okay. Let's look up other weird places. Okay, we do have Renee in the chat. I got to pick on her hometown a little bit, or her home place a little bit. She lives in Florida.
Yeah.
She lives in Florida. Look up Florida man, okay? Florida man has a lot of shit. Okay, here we go. First article, 16 hours ago. Probably the same guy. Florida man masturbates in airplane. That's... This guy was flying to Boston and he beat off in an airplane. Is masturbating in an airplane like the new thing kids are doing? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's just,
I guess
it's a weird trend now.
Yeah.
It's a new trend. Look at this. Florida man.
People have been missing traveling for that long that they're just getting excited now sexually.
It's okay, Jackie. We're talking about getting excited sexually. Sorry, I got my ad thing up. Let me turn that off here, and then we'll be able to read this article together. Florida man. I like how they keep saying allegedly.
Yeah, because they can't be certain.
A Florida man was arrested Sunday for allegedly masturbating and showing his penis to a passenger during a flight from New York to Boston. Amateur. He didn't beat off for a fucking hour. Oh, this is why he's 76 years old. Okay. Donald Robinson, 76 years old, of Bonita Springs, Florida, was charged with one count of lewd, indecent, and obscene acts while in the special aircraft jurisdiction of the United States. Well, it's special. You should be able to masturbate. I'm with him on this. Oh, I'm just kidding. Shortly after taking off, he got off. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what they said.
he got off when he got off.
The first Pink Sock song is me parodying a country song. Shortly after taking off, the U.S. Attorney's Office said the victim, the 21-year-old woman who was seated next to him during the flight, recorded a 24-second video of Robinson allegedly fondling and manipulating his penis through his pants. Manipulating? What is he doing to his penis? Is he tying it in a knot? What's he doing? Check this out. And he pulls it out and makes balloon animals with his dick. What do they mean by manipulating? Look, I can make a giraffe. What? This dude's on the plane making fucking balloon animals out of his dick. I think they don't say what they mean by manipulating, but that's kind of hilarious. You can join us if you want, Connect. The link's in the chat. I mean, just imagine trying to hook up with this guy. So, what gets you excited? I go wank on airplanes. So now, in order to turn this guy on, you got to buy an air ticket and go to the airport.
Expensive.
Maybe he just waited till he taked off, and then he started going and going and going and going. Break, going,
Royce
going.
Royce is like, can you make an elephant trunk? But yeah, they said he manipulated his penis through his pants. So he's making balloon animals with his dick in his pants.
There was these two Australians that do a world tour, and they do penis tricks and shit.
That might be one of them. They might have been practicing. They might have been practicing in where is this at? Florida. They might have been practicing. We need to hear this guy out further. He might be Australian. You got a pen? I sure do. Whips out his dick. No, but the way they word things in these articles are weird because they're like, we have him on film doing it, but he allegedly did it. Allegedly is there's no proof. Allegedly is a word to water down their actions. Now, anyway, manipulating his penis, I don't know what that means, but he was doing it through his pants. A short time later, the victim alleges she looked over and saw him with his exposed penis. Okay. Approximately 5 minutes before landing, Robinson allegedly put his hand on the victim's thigh. The victim then asked why he is touching her, and he withdrew his hand. The victim got the attention of another passenger by showing a message on her phone that read, "Hi, this man is assaulting me and touching my leg and is masturbating." As the passenger got off the plane, the U.S. Attorney's Office said the victim spoke with a flight attendant about the incident and was unable to point Robinson out due to the number of passengers getting off the plane. He got 90 days in prison and up to 1 year of supervised release and a fine of $5,000. This dude's making balloon animals with his dick. I don't know if that's a harsh enough. You found the guy.
The guys that do the penis thing tour in Australia.
Oh, you're not allowed showing that. You know what I think's hilarious?
But they do I've heard about it, but they do tricks like the hamburger and shit.
I think I've heard of something like that. There was touring around the UK with puppetry of the penis.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
So
I'm not into it, but I've heard of it. Yeah.
So
one of my best friends, I went to his party one time years ago. He goes, "Oh, I got a trick to show you," and he did the hamburger trick with his nuts.
Isn't that where they take? Isn't that where they take one testicle? Isn't that when they take one testicle and put it on top of the penis and the other one on the bottom?
Yeah. I almost threw up because I was hammered, but yeah.
Have you heard of the Nightwing? It's also called the Batwing. What you do is you ask
a Marvel show.
What you do, Nightwing is a Marvel character. It's actually what Robin became when he was done with Batman. Yeah. What you do is you ask your friend, "Hey, buddy, what villain did Robin turn into when he was in Batman?" And whenever they say, "I don't know," you take your balls and spread them apart so they look like a fucking Batwing, and you say, "Nightwing."
I gotta go to sleep after this, Mike. I'm never gonna fucking sleep again.
So do they do these tricks while playing Master of Puppets?
They do all these weird tricks, but I don't want to get into detail.
Oh, by the way, yes, Adolf Hitler did have one testicle. I learned that in history class. I don't know why.
Yeah, I heard of that.
I don't know who checked, but I don't know. And what I find hilarious is I'm reading this article about this guy masturbating in an airplane, and the advertisement on the right is for a T-shirt that says, "I don't act my age. I've never been this old before."
That's pretty funny.
It's a perfect fucking shirt. Like a perfect shirt. So go ahead, Noami, and do that again. We're going to talk about next week's episode as much as you can. Because we'd like our listeners to know what next week's episode is going to be about. So if you can tell details or whatever you want to tell.
Well, it's going to be, we're going to have a birthday celebration for Mike next week because it's Mike's 30th. Mike's 30th birthday, and I'll put the promo for it.
Yeah, I look like Cindy Lou Who. I love it. But
talk 30 to me.
Talk 30 to me?
Yeah, that's what it says.
That is amazing.
I noticed that.
That's all Canaks work, that.
I love it so much. Like, I love that artwork and everything.
You make that into a t-shirt.
Yeah, it'd make a brilliant t-shirt, that.
I actually do plan on like doing cartoon work like that for shirts. So Kanak, please get a hold of me. Hitler didn't have enough balls. But
yeah, that's all I'm going to say at the moment about the birthday episode.
Okay. I was just figuring, you know, I could milk some information out of you, but I guess not. Okay.
No.
Let's
That's the only thing I'm revealing at the moment. And there'll be some more promo coming out as well.
With the articles I've been reading, they're revealing way too much.
Way too much, yeah.
Way
too much. There's been enough revealing on this show, hasn't they, already?
By the way, to all of our subscribers to the YouTube channel, we are going to announce in the next coming weeks. Thank you. I miss working with you too. By the way, what was I saying? Hold on. Let me get my thoughts back in. Because I get these thoughts, they go, and then they never come back. But no, Pink Sock Podcast is going to have a new home eventually. I'm not going to have Pink Sock Podcast on my personal page anymore because I don't feel right, because these people work just as hard as I do to get it out there. And once I get my depression, anxiety under control through medical cannabis, I will definitely be promoting more and putting myself out there more. I just have to get my shit regulated again.
So the new channel is in Pornhub?
Yeah, Pornhub. No, the new that's for the people that really want to watch the Pink Sock.
Oh, so that's the premium access?
Yeah, premium access. You got to pay like $9.99, subscribe, whatever.
And then it's like 24 episodes of the masturbating man that likes to masturbate on public transport.
But yeah, that's our email. If you need to contact us for anything, or if you want to be a guest on the show, you can actually contact that email. The new YouTube channel is going to be under that email.
And also, if you want to send any birthday greetings to Mike, send them to that email.
That too.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well.
I wasn't sure what you're doing, so I just went ahead and said what I said too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I thought I'll let you finish. Yeah.
Anything you want to send to us, send to that email. Anything. But yeah, that email. And also the thing is Pink Sock is moving to another channel, which means I'll need everyone's help to advertise, send messages, shit. We need to get all of our subscribers back. The reason why we're changing to another channel is because it'd be easier to find, because this one's under my name. Those who's looking for Pink Sock Podcast will actually be able to just search Pink Sock Podcast and find it, because it's going to have its own YouTube channel. So if you guys can help me out with that, that'd be greatly appreciated. We're not going to that channel right away, but I think we might be doing the birthday episode on both channels. So the first episode on that channel is going to be the birthday episode. The channel is not 100% complete yet, but currently I am at pilot. But who knows how much longer that will be if things go according to plan. But yeah, we are moving to our own Pink Sock channel. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but before we start getting thousands and thousands of subscribers, I'll have to go that route. Kanak, I wanted to do that, but I can't change the email of this YouTube channel. And I want it to be the Pink Sock Podcast email. And
I might as well just bring this up as well. I made stickers.
Woo!
Everybody, it's not official yet. We're still working on things. But
you live near Kitty Oates. Could you do me a favor? No, fuck that guy. Sorry. I don't like to talk politics on this very often. I know I do from time to time, but fuck that guy. Fuck Trump. Anyway, Kitty Oates is in Australia too, correct?
Yeah.
So if you want to give her some of those stickers to hand out as well,
yeah,
you guys can meet up and you guys can work on advertising in Australia.
Well, I think she's in a different state to me.
She might be. I don't know. I don't know much. I don't know much about.
I thought you both lived round the corner from each other.
No.
You both are in Australia. That's close joking. Enough. I don't know how.
She was my old neighbor, and then she got angry.
Isn't it in the UK? Yeah, it's only a few hours apart, dude.
Just a few hours away.
No, the thing is, living in the United States is much different than living in like the UK, because you guys can drive a couple hours and be in a different country.
Yeah.
In the UK.
Yeah.
In the United States, it takes a few hours to get to another state sometimes, depending on where you live. Oh, that's awesome. Is there a back to that?
That is brilliant.
Nice. Once I get all the shit figured out in Ohio, in the United States, I do plan on like selling and giving out shirts. I just got to figure out all the tax shit because I don't know how to do all that. So if I can get like somebody listening, if you are good at financing and stuff, like figuring out taxes and shit, please help me out.
I spend money.
I know how to do that too, but I don't know how to sort out taxes through a business. Like I don't know how. That's what.
I thought about, and I know I told you this as well. We should do 2 separate stores because for me it's going to be super expensive to ship shit overseas.
What I was thinking about doing is there are some. You can get one off of me once I get them. I'm actually going to have shirts just like Gorak's sent to me. I just have to have them made in my shop because the shop I have doesn't have the same information you have saved. Is there a way to combine our stores?
I think the way to do it is make and buy the shirts and then send them your way.
Okay. Because what I'm going to do eventually is I would like to create a website. And what's going to happen with that website is I'm going to try to do it in the same vein I did my media company that I had a long time ago. If you have a store, Royce, send me your money and I'll figure it out.
Wait, then Royce can pay for my air flight ticket.
Yeah, and then you can masturbate and get in trouble. Yeah.
Some crazy Australian guy was caught masturbating for 2.5 hours.
And we were like, we know who that is.
Yeah.
But, hi, Caitlin. Thanks for joining. Don't worry about being late, guys. You can rewatch this whenever. We just appreciate you in the chat. If you're over at Spotify, Google Podcasts, whatever, we love you. We love that you're listening, but this is also a very visual podcast. So head on over to YouTube, Facebook, whatever, and check us out. We do have a new YouTube channel that we're rolling out. We are still going to be on this channel for now, for those on YouTube, but we are going to go over to that channel full time eventually. So starting next week's episode, we are going to be on the Pink Sock channel as well. And then we'll make the announcement of the full switch. So you can watch us on both as of next week. I know it's weird doing it that way, but I don't have the profile and shit all finished, but I'd like to get you guys to start subscribing to that channel for the switch. You know what I mean? Oh, by the way, I have been practicing, and for YouTube, this is legal. What I have in this is 100% legal. Don't take this down. I've been practicing how to roll.
Ooh.
And it's not easy for a first timer, but I think I got it down almost. It's just, like, I don't know, man, like this world's weird. Could you share the link to that channel? Yes. The link right now, due to you guys not being subscribed yet, we don't have 100 subscribers to change the YouTube channel's name. So just Google, not Google, but YouTube Pink Sock Podcast, and it's the channel. There's a Pink Sock Podcast channel. Once all of you guys start subscribing to that and we hit 100, its name will be youtube.com/Pink Sock Podcast. Just the way YouTube works, you can't change the URL until you have 100 subscribers. So if you can get 100 people to subscribe. I was thinking about doing that. How about this, Gorak? If we do make a shop, we can make our own website for Pink Sock Podcast, or we can do all of our merchandising through Cafe Press, which means we'll have our own. We will have our own shop, our own shirts and everything, and I believe they deal with the taxes and stuff. They just pay us.
Yeah.
So we don't even have to worry about figuring out the tax information. We're just selling through them. I do believe is how that works. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of something else. But yeah, I'm going to be doing all this stuff, and hopefully by next episode I'll have my medical marijuana card.
Woo!
Woo! Yeah. And yeah, it's just crazy but fun, like what I'm going to be doing, because if things go according to plan in the next year or so, or less, maybe the next couple weeks, I might be working for a CBD shop. If things go according to plan, I'll be selling not medical marijuana, but I'll be selling like cannabis products.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to officially announce that yet because I've not gotten the job yet, but I'm trying.
You'll be brilliant at that because you've got so much knowledge about that area.
There's a lot I still need to learn, like a lot.
Yeah.
But I know
I've learned a lot from you about it.
But I know the basics enough to get by. Like I know that, and I know you guys are probably going to get bored like you do with a lot of the scientific shit I talk about. But
I like science.
You like science? So do you want to learn more about cannabis on the show? Because I'll do it right now.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
I'll learn about anything to do with science.
If you do, is marijuana medically legal in Germany yet?
No, it's not. But we have CBD oil, but nothing with the
the
psychedelic.
For medical
marijuana, pretty sure it's
like
that in here as well.
For medical marijuana patients, or even recreational patients where it's legal, or recreational people, not patients, but for medical marijuana patients or where it's recreational, if you want a strain, like let's say you have a high THC tolerance, you will want something that is high in THC but low in CBD, because CBD counteracts the effects of THC. So if you get something, I need my medical card to help with the pain of jerking off 10 times a day.
Maybe you should get like around the plane.
But if you go, let's say you go to a dispensary and they say, do you want something that gives you the high, or do you want something that like gives you medicinal effects, which both do give medicinal effects, but some people don't like the high. If you want something that gives you more of a high, you want something with like, let's say 20% THC, but 1% CBD, because CBD counteracts the high of the THC. So realistically speaking, I don't know if there's a strain like this off the top of my head, but if you have a strain that's 20% THC, but 3% CBD, it might not be as strong as a strain with 15% THC, but no CBD. Because the CBD is counteracting the effects of the THC, which realistically speaking, and I'm not advising you do this, but let's say you accidentally smoke too much of your medication or accidentally take too much of your medication because you're experimenting to see what the right dosage is. If you want to take that high down, get CBD flower, or CBD flower's the dry herb, or get CBD vape pens or a CBD product, take it, and it will bring your high down because it's counteracting with the THC in your system.
Okay.
It won't make you 100% sober, but it will take the high down to a more functioning level. Because the thing with cannabis is everybody's different. So when you're taking it medicinally, you're kind of like microdosing to see where your right dosage is. And sometimes you might accidentally take a little bit too much, and you might want to bring that high down a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, you got to like know the science behind it and stuff. And like, I don't know everything about it. I don't know every strain, but I'll get it. I'll figure it out. My doc wants to take CBD. Thank goodness, freaks. I hope it becomes like legal everywhere. I think it should be legal federally, like recreationally and medically, because the thing is like, There's so many things out there like alcohol and shit that's legal. That's worse. That's worse. Alcohol, people are like, well, marijuana, and there are people like this. Marijuana has no medicinal value. Neither does alcohol or cigarettes, but it's legal.
Yeah.
Doctors can literally prescribe you to fucking narcotics that are illegal otherwise. Like, it's wrong.
Yeah.
It is
some things that can have quite dangerous side effects as well that are legal.
Yeah. So, like, I'm just glad we at least have medical, and I'm positive I'm going to get my medical card because I do have mild, not like mild, but moderate PTSD. It comes and goes. It really does, but certain things trigger it. And like, if I'm not forcing myself to go out there, because I have to force myself to go out and do stuff sometimes. But once I'm out there doing shit like this podcast, if you notice when I first start out, I'm like not as talkative as I normally am. And if I have a podcast like that, that's why. Because in my head, I'm like, oh God, I'm not good enough at this and blah, 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 blah. Well, if I'm ever in Texas and I need medication,
you know who to say.
You know to call.
I know who to call. Thank you, Dan. Actually, no offense to Texas, because like there are really good people in Texas, like Dan. But I'm really weird about going through Texas or even visiting Texas because of the fact that marijuana is as illegal as it is still there. I just don't want to risk it because I don't like being without my medication.
Yeah.
And like right now I'm medicating using Delta 8, which is fine, but it's not strong enough. You know what I mean? It's not at a medical level. So I need something that's more of a medical thing. Yeah, the info can be used against you, but like the way that they're using it against you doesn't affect me as much as it would other people, because with a medical card, you're not allowed to have a gun, which is a big deal for a lot of people. But I collect knives. Like, I can protect my house. I collect knives. I'm going to get a crossbow. Like, I'm able to protect my house, but I'm not a gun person. Like, it's not that I don't trust myself with a gun. It's that I prefer not to have one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I prefer not to have one in the house because we have too many kids coming in and out of here. And that would mean I have to spend thousands or hundreds on a gun safe. I just don't have the funds for it. It's just not for me.
Man, those gun safes are fucking heavy. Hey.
They are. And if marijuana does become recreationally legal in Ohio, I might keep my medical card because, you know, you get deals and shit that route. But at that point, I can medicate legally anyway. But I would like to be able to medicate and have it on file that he needs it for medication. Not sure yet if I want to try that yet. I am pretty sure my $100 would want. Caitlin, there's a lot of bad mojo that is still surrounding cannabis because we've been lied to for years and years and years and years, like 50, 60, 70 years. We've been lied to that it's this drug that fucks you up or you get like really high all the time. No, there are strains of cannabis that won't get you very high because it's a high CBD count or a low THC count or whatever the matter may be. You can even get CBD flower at a store depending on where you live. Like what I have in this joint here, it's just Delta 8. It's not illegal. I'm allowed smoking it. And I want to get a crossbow because it does almost the same as a gun, but I don't feel the need to have a gun in my house. I really don't. I live in a relatively safe neighborhood. Yeah, there's some break-ins, but I'll stab them. Like I've got a knife, I'll stab them. I'll get a crossbow, I'll shoot them. I don't live in a neighborhood. Like if I lived in like Phoenix still, I'd probably invest in a gun because it's a dangerous neighborhood. But you know what I mean? Like the pros weigh out their cons to me. And yes, Caitlin, if you talk to a bud tender, they will let you know, hey, like you go in there and tell them, hey, this is what I want. This is what I want it to do. And then they will go ahead and find you the strain that does what you want. Thank you, Renee. You have a beautiful day, dear. I'm actually about to hop off of here because I'm going to go help out a friend of mine open up a store and stuff, and he needs help painting. So I'm going to go help him out. I'm a little early, so he might not be available. But is there anything you guys want to talk about? We can announce next week's episode. We already got it. We got my birthday, my dirty 30. My back is starting to hurt. That's how I know I'm hitting 30.
Shut up.
No, like, dude, my sciatic nerve's getting worse. And that's my thing. Like, if I can't get my medical card for PTSD, I at least have my sciatic pain that it helps with. Like, shit. But
you're only 30. Wait till you get to 40.
I don't think I'll make it. I'll need spare parts by then.
Wait till mid-30s.
Like, my lower back, dude, like, my sciatic nerve, I have a feeling that, like, it's going to stay about where it's at for a while because it's just how sciatic pain works. But, like, my body is the body of a 50-year-old pretty much. I'll probably need back surgery by the time I'm, like, 50.
Yes, I agree to Kitty Oaks. You wait till you get to 36.
I have to see a chiropractor probably for my back because if you have back pain, masturbate. That's true. but no, Connect. What happens is I get tennis elbow, and now what do? My back's not hurting anymore.
Then you're fucked. Then it's your tennis elbow and your lower back.
Well, no, I'm not fucked because I'm masturbating. That's why I'm masturbating, because I'm not getting fucked. Speaking about pot, he just did the police event. But I'm going to hop off here, guys. Is there anything you want to talk about? Keep an eye on the Instagram page and the Facebook page, by the way, because we're going to be announcing what this birthday show is all about.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining and listening to us talk about cannabis and masturbating in weird places. I masturbate in weird places. But I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I didn't offend everybody by saying I feel old at 30. I know I'm young. My body's old. My body's falling apart. I'm healthy otherwise.
I'm at age 36, dude. My lower back, my knees.
Yeah. It's not my knees yet. My knees are fine. It's
my knees click.
Mine hasn't started doing that yet, but my lower back, like where the sciatic nerve is at, if I lay in my bed at a certain angle on certain days, it's not all the time, but certain days, my back hurts so bad I can't even get up. And like I have a sharp pain down my leg. But once I get up and start moving, like I force myself out of bed, the pain pretty much disappears because I'm walking it off. But like it gets so bad.
Standing up all day like I am at work, though, it's your lower back.
Yeah, that can affect your lower back.
Oh, also, knees. I would like for you guys to know for next week's episode, though, if you have a lot of people planned to be on the show, try not to have more than like 6 at a time because of the lag. It might get really bad and we might talk over top of each other. So if we can have like, other than us 3, maybe 1 or 2 people at a time, because we get a bad lag.
It will make it much more easier.
Yeah.
We'll do it like how we done it with the New Year's Eve special.
Or what we could do is do like, I don't know what you guys have planned. Like I threw around a lot of ideas. If you plan on doing the whole like roast type style, you'll bring on one person at a time.
Yeah.
Instead of like another show I'm not going to mention that had like multiple people on and it wasn't even a roast anymore. So like if you're going to go
and I went on for 8 hours,
whatever route you decide to take, just kind of try to have it organized a little bit.
Yeah, we're trying.
But I'm going to hop off of here. I love you guys. Thank you for helping out. You know, I don't know. That guy that masturbated on the bus was like 76 years old. So, but I'll see you guys.
See if he has an Instagram and I'll follow him.
He might have an OnlyFans. That might be what he was doing. But check out my birthday episode next week. I don't even know what the hell's going on with it. But there it is, my birthday episode next week. I can't wait. It's going to be fucking killer. Go check it out. I have nothing to really do with it because I don't know what's going on. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We also are on all streaming services, most of them anyway. We're on Spotify, Google Podcasts. If you want to know how to find those, you can also find us on allmylinks.com/pinksockpodcast. It has everything there.
OnlyFans.
Oh, I'm working on it. But /pinksockpodcast, and that's, that's where you'll find us all. You go on allmylinks.com/pinksockpodcast. It'll have all of our links: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the streaming apps, your mother's asshole. I don't know where we're at, but we're on there. But I'll see you guys later. And is there anything you guys want to promote before I go?
No, that's it. When promoted.
Okay.
Bedtime for me.
So I'll see you guys next week. And until next time, live long, rock hard.
Rock hard.
Get hard on an airplane. Stay hard. On an airplane.
Stay hard, guys. Stay hard.
And there's the link. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.
And stay hard.
Be careful where you masturbate.